Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. 120 people already. That's crazy. What's going on? Yo, what up, Dexter? Man, dude, these early these early streams are getting so much better ever since I shadow banned Get Wrecked and no one can see his messages anymore. It's really good. What up, Noel lover? Still loving Noel? Sticking to your guns. I appreciate that. What up, Queenie girl? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, Dexter? You doing good today, man? I don't know. I didn't know if you streamed earlier. Oh my god, Binks. So true. Hello, please read this. I read it. Is that good? Did you like that? Did you enjoy that I read that message that you sent? I hope you did. To all the early YouTubians. Oh no, wait, did I have the wrong stream title? Oh no, I might have started with the wrong string title. Rip, dude. It's editing time, let's go. A solid stream? What did you play? What did you play? Yeah, I think it might not have started as Budget Ongoing Destroyer though. I don't know if I hit the save button. Wait, let me see this. This is no, it definitely started with a different stream title, and it sent out the old message. Man, I've been so good with that too. Rip. What did I eat for dinner? Dude, I had a really, really good dinner. I had a bagel that was toasted, and then I scrambled some eggs. I did a new way of scrambling them where I was kind of like more aggressive with stirring them while I scrambled them to get them a little bit fluffier. And then I had some rustic cut Mexican cheese. I laid that on top of the bagel, and then I put the scrambled eggs on top of the bagel and ate it like an open faced sandwich. It was absolutely incredible. I was very, very excited about it. I was gonna go and take a picture, and then I accidentally ate it first. Yeah, we're playing Budget. Played C2 and Ramp Odin deck. Yo, Ramp Odin decks are so fun. Dexter, I find so many ways to try and play ramp decks as much as I possibly can. Don't play C2. Gonna make a video, don't yoink your viewers. Dude, rising tides raise all ships, my dude. I am definitely gonna do C2 soon though, because I got M'Baku. YouTube titles, right? Yeah, I got it. It was just like originally it was wrong because I didn't hit save on Twitch. Sag. But now it's all fine. Hello, it's me. I do have this deck planned for the future. We're not going to do it tonight. Tonight's going to be a shorter stream. I think next stream I'm going to do an X-Men theme. We're going to do an X-Men theme very soon. But today we're going to do Ongoing Destroyer. It's super budget build. The only pool 3 card in this is Destroyer. Everything else is pool 2 or lower. Super budget build deck. It also has Sandman. I think Sandman is just really, really good in these decks in this meta. With all the Zabu craziness, with all the so you can try and play like as many cards as you can in the first 3 turns, slam Sandman, then just go, you know, either Warpath, Professor X Claw, and then either Spectrum or Destroyer. Just slam it down. But this is a House of X one. It's really nice, right? This is made by a Combo Breaker. It's like a 2-person team. They're really cool. I like that you call this an off meta deck because this used to be like the meta deck. This is like the meta deck for a while, and then Destroyer got nerfed a little bit. And then like some other strategies kind of came up. I don't. No. Exclamation point subscribe. I do have a new sponsor. Very exciting. So a lot of people ask about my necklaces, and I really like my necklaces. I'll show this one off a little bit. I really like these necklaces that I get. They're from a company called Laser Trees. I'll show off all the other ones I have too. I have a bunch from them. I have a bunch of necklaces from them, and I really like them. The company is awesome itself. They're really cool people. I met them at a festival in California actually. But they have really cool, like beautiful designs. And then if you're ever interested, if you just go to !necklace, you can use my affiliate link and my affiliate code with them. We might do some video stuff too. I'm talking to the guys still. They're a really small company, so they don't really have a full affiliate program built out. It was called Desert Hearts Festival in California. But I really like what they do. So if you are interested, if you like the necklaces that I wear, consider supporting them. They're the first sponsor that I've had that I reached out to directly. I've been talking to this guy for weeks. Ever since I started to look for sponsors at all, I started talking to him and trying to get him. Nails could be better. Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit. They're starting to get a little bit worse. Slowly getting worse. Am I playing Sammy over Electro? I don't think Electro is that good in this deck. What does Electro really do for you? Plus, Sandman's just good because it shuts down your opponent. Electro doesn't stop your opponent, right? Electro only affects you. I don't think Electro's too good in these ongoing decks. Gotta do him red? Ah, man, I don't know if I would ever do him red. You proved that, yeah, have you heard of Desert Hearts Festival? Desert Hearts is really cool, man. They're an amazing group of people. That was a really fun festival. I went in April. It was awesome. But yeah, I don't think I need to make any adjustments to the deck. The deck seems really solid. I was toying around with a couple of things either Colossus or Lizard, but I think Lizard is just better. I think Lizard is better. I don't really I've never been a Colossus lover in any ongoing or destroyer deck. Except when I was really new and I was building an all ongoing Spectrum deck, then I used Destroyer or Colossus, because they say I meant Lizard instead of Colossus, not Lizard instead of Destroyer. A lot of fun using Magento to break Warpath's ongoing. Yeah, it's definitely a good counter. Most definitely. Colossus is good for certain moments. Yeah, Colossus is also really good for certain the hot locations or featured locations. Colossus can be a star. I don't know. I've just never really loved Colossus. I feel like he's too situational. Magento and Cosmo away from the Destroyer. Yeah, I arrowed one of my favorite pictures that I ever had. I actually Marvel Snap themselves put out this picture thing, and my favorite one that I had was just was arrowing their Destroyer into an empty lane and just having it murder their whole team. Really good feeling. Will you get the Infinity War Captivate? I don't know what you're talking about. I do want to get this. I do want to get this one upgraded because this one looks cool when it's upgraded. Do I have any credits? Oh, I only have 7 freaking Captain America boosters. I never use Captain America. I think Captain America is bad. There's probably I can maybe run Ebony Maw in this deck. Ebony Maw is not too terrible, especially with the Sandman plan. Because if you playing down an Ebony Maw, your opponent just kind of looks in and all right, well, I eventually have to beat that much power, right? But it's not the biggest priority I have. But then if you Sandman them, you're oh shit, I only have 2 cards left the rest of this dang game. I do have to get better about using Sandman properly, because in other Sandman decks I built, it was just you want to get Sandman down all the time, just about any time you can. And I still think that was bad. I still think I was misplaying Sandman a little bit. So I want to try and be smart. And every time I play Sandman, I want to consider, is it really correct for me to play Sandman? Is lowering my ability and only playing 1 power this turn going to be okay? That's going to be the goal today. But if you are new, even if you're just getting out of pool 2, this deck only needs a Destroyer, which is really cool. It's really nice to be able to showcase a deck that is competitive and literally only has 1 pool 3 card. It's really cool. Sorry if people have been saying stuff in chat. I get very focused during this part and I just kind of ramble. I just get nervous and just ramble and don't stop talking. So I probably missed what you said, but maybe I'll go back. Who knows? You never know. Maybe I go back after every stream and read every comment that came through. Mafio's bags on your warpath is never 9. Yeah, quite often, yeah. Did I buy the dinosaur bundle? No. I don't understand. I probably won't. I don't think I will. I don't really care about the dinosaur thing. I have my awesome dinosaur variant already. That I don't really have any interest in having a different one. I wonder if dinosaurs ever just good in this deck. What do you think? Big cup, by the way. Some big cups in chat. Any members? I will say, after Apostle stopped gifting 50 memberships like every other stream, like he was doing for a little bit, my memberships went all the way up to like 500, and now they're down to like under 50. So probably not too many YouTube members left nowadays. But I do appreciate everyone who is one. No Orca, Sag. You have to run this in Electro. You can maybe switch like Destroyer in an Electro ongoing version. So Tonelock said bundles without tokens suck. I agree. I'm confused. There was this huge outrage on Twitter about this bundle. There's a huge outrage about this pro bundle, where you spend $100 to get 1,250 credits or 12,500 credits and 155 boosters. No, you get like way more boosters. You get like what, like 1,000 boosters or so. And then this one is $50. I guess you can buy with gold, which is one thing to think about, that the fact that you can buy with gold, but it's literally just like a 1-to-1 credit purchase. Like it's like buying 10 of these. You're paying 4,000 gold to get 5,000 credits, right? And this variant is cool. If you already want this variant, it's probably pretty close to worth it. Same thing with like the Sunspot value. Like if you love this variant and you would buy this no matter what, it's probably worth it. But if you don't really care about this variant, I don't really care about this variant. There's like no difference between this and just hitting the gold, but this button 10 times, right? It's pretty much the same, except for like the 300 boosters, which I don't really care about. Pro bundle is complete ass. Why is the pro bundle complete ass, but this bundle isn't complete ass? This is so much less value than the pro bundle. Why is the pro bundle ass, and why is everyone hating on this, but no one cares about this? I don't get it. You get that sweet title. Yeah, I mean, if you care about titles, I suppose, because gold is free to play accessible. But you could have just spent the gold doing this. You don't get any value. There's no value. You could have just hit this 10 times. You could already just spend that much gold to get this much credits. Think paying for a cosmetic is fine. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if you love the cosmetic, it makes sense. I just don't understand. I've just been very confused over why, like, what people get outraged about. It's interesting to me. I just don't understand. I suppose is the end all be all of the conversation is I just don't get it. Ah, wait, why do you have the wrong deck? Oh, there we go. Thanks, I think I got my comeuppance for trolling you. Finished pull 3 and my first pull apart card was Orca. Dude, Orca's cracked. Okay, no 1 and 2 drops is sad. Maybe we gotta go harder in 1 and 2 drops. Maybe we're gonna drop one of these 3 drops. Let's get another 2 drop. Because skipping turn 1 and turn 2 feels terrible. Probably cut Cap. I'm gonna cut Cap. Immediately after this game. I told you I don't like Captain America. Never freaking liked Captain America. All my homies hate Captain America. I'm gonna guess this is a Sandman game. It's still gonna be hard to win though. Will not be easy to win. I think I'm gonna have to YOLO I think I'm gonna have to YOLO YOLO Professor X middle. I think I have to do this. Do I win this game any other way? I skipped turn 1 and 2, which is horrible. I don't think there's any other way I win other than a Professor X destroy your cheese. I don't think so. Professor X, right? You guys are... Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Gotta hope they play right. Oh, they snap? Oh, I don't like the snap. It's like a 50-50 if they play right or middle. Yo, actually cracked. GG's. GG's. No cube donating. No cube donating, Speed Demon. No cube donating. That was awesome. Perfect numbers. I think that was the only way I was winning that game. You gotta play to your outs, right? Especially with a deck like this. I think that we do need another 2-drop. Skipping turn 1 and 2 feels horrendous with this deck. Especially since we have Sandman added. I think we have to get rid of this captain. And then we might have to do the thing that I don't want to do, which is add Colossus. But there's no other 2-drop ongoing, right? I could add Mojo, but I want to keep it budget. I could add Invisible Woman, but that leads to some problems. I could add Goose. I want Goose. I don't think so. My game plan relies on being able to play my big drops freely. I think Goose hurts me more than it hurts the opponent. Goose also not budget. Very good point. Very good point. Morbius is ongoing. 2-drop. It's true. Let's go Colossus. Plus he has a funny big head. So. Thank you, Iconoplast. I appreciate you. I do want you to know, Iconoplast, I was in the process of doing it when you said it, so I didn't do it because you said it. I just want to make that very clear that I was going to do it anyway. But I do appreciate you mentioning it. What? Yo! Kai Berries, rating with a party of 123. What is up? Kai Berries, I don't know if we've interacted. Hello? Are you winning, son? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. We're 1-0 actually, 100% win rate. Thank you so much. What's were you playing Marvel Snap as well? Or what do you normally play? Here's the Storm. Have not my chat recommended you? Yo, thank you so much. That's thank you whoever in chat recommended me. That's unbelievably nice. You were snapping. Love the new Double Dinosaur. Yeah, I have a Christmas one. I'm having trouble wanting to buy that one because this is one of my favorite variants of all time. It was one of the very first ones that I actually bought. But I have the Christmas Double Dinosaur, and I've just been in love with this one for so long. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it or not. I haven't really decided yet. But I really, really love this one. I think it's one of my top 10 variants in the whole game. thank you all. Y'all are so incredibly nice. If anyone doesn't know Kai Berries, am I saying your name right? Kai Berries. Just shouted her out. Thank you so much. That's unbelievably nice of you. It always like warms my heart like crazy whenever someone I don't like, I've never actually like chatted with or like been in their chat raids me. It means a lot. Why didn't I put Big Head back in here? Did I unselect Big Head? I can Big Head. After you showed me the Axis one, the Moon Girl, and the other variants don't compare, I just love that one, dude. Kai rhymes with Kai Berries? Kai Berries? No, you should care. You should care, Kai Berries. You should have agency over how people say your name. Otherwise, a-holes like me will start calling you Magento or something like that, you know? Ooh, but yeah, we're playing a budget ongoing destroyer deck. So this deck only has one pool 3 card in it, and no pool 4, no pool 5. So destroyer is the only pool 3 card that you need to make this deck. So if anyone in your community or anyone watching is looking for like an early, right when you get to pool 3, or maybe like a good first card to target in pool 3, destroyer is one of the best first cards because it enables this whole deck really well right away. They went Sunspot Danger Room, huh? Friggin' psychopaths, bro. Do I want to play in a Clintar? I think I do. Opponent has Sunspot, which usually means they're not going to have a Killmonger. And we lose the ongoing ability, but I'm seeing Destroyer in my hand. I'm thinking that we can set up like a Armor, Cosmo, Destroyer kind of lane. Cherry's Lab. We definitely want to try and get this armor off on, or this Destroyer off on Shuri's Lab. That would certainly be the best thing that we can do. I don't know how we plan out the rest of our game plan here. I think we do just Cosmo this turn on Shuri's, so we have a Destroyer spot. Daredevil does make Professor X a lot better, but you're sacrificing an ongoing card, and also it makes the deck non-budget. So there's a couple reasons why I didn't want to include that card. My thought process is we start just going ham middle, try and get this big, and then we try and Professor X it. So we're losing our armor, which is really good for playing the Destroyer, but we have a Professor X that can follow us up. So if they don't go pretty hard middle, they only go maybe like one card middle, we can get in a pretty good spot. Carlos, it doesn't matter. You can watch wherever you want. I really, honestly, my live streams generate almost no money, to be honest. Because Twitch, I don't generate any profit because I'm not affiliated or not partnered. And YouTube, it's just not that much, to be honest. My goal is to grow a community, you know, like the community and everything that comes to these streams and everything else that I do. What it does is what it does is it all funnels into we're gonna go for this. We're gonna snap too because they lost their crossbones. It's really bad for them. What it's all meant to do is just kind of like funnel into my YouTube channel and the people in the Discord, all my socials. Just get a bigger following. That's what I'm more worried about right now. I'm just a Josh Allen fan. Oh, what a Professor X! Okay. What an absolutely insane Professor X. Okay, so we have problems here. The main problem is that opponent almost surely, that was such a clutch Professor X, dude. The problem is that opponent almost surely has a Ghost Rider in hand that they're going to play out left. And if they play Ghost Rider left, my Destroyer left just doesn't beat that. Now this Dracula is also really scary to deal with, but I think I just have to take beating their Dracula with a double Destroyer. We just have to say they're not going to hit the Infinite. Opponent retreated. Look at that. 2-0, baby. Is there a non-Blizzard version of this? Not really. Like, you can add Mojo, you can add things like Goose, you can adjust things slightly. But like honestly, most of the pool 2 ongoing cards are what you want to use. Like you could run like Mojo instead of Colossus would be actually like a pretty darn big upgrade. I like running Quinjet in these decks like a psychopath, just because it gives me another ongoing target. But that's usually when I run Wong in the deck too. You can also I have a deck called Wong Going. Wong Going that's on my channel that's a Wong version of this, where you're trying to hit a Wong ongoing and you get rid of the destroyer game plan. There's lots of really cool ways that you can play around with the shell. It's a really, really fun deck. A lot of people would argue that this deck is, we got another ongoing card. Okay, so they're probably some kind of Shuri deck, right? That means Sandman probably isn't going to be our play. So we just have to remember that Sandman is not what we want to do. Didn't get any 1 or 2 drops. You don't like Sandman as a card? Why don't you like Sandman as a card? I think the Infinite's Power would... I think the Infinite's Power would have done... Kyberry, I just opened your Twitch because I'm not affiliated and sometimes the shoutouts get kind of weird. But I just opened your Twitch to see what you were doing and to be like a weird stalker dude. But I get very happy when people raid me. And then that was just that was just your stream starting talking because the first 6 minutes were silent. Okay. It scared me a little bit there. I guess we're just passing again. I really hope we draw a 3-drop. Okay, that is a 3-drop. I think we're losing, if I had to guess. But we can try some Professor XGs maybe. They Cosmoed for me, which is really sick. Them Cosmoing from a Destroyer is really nice. If a Shuri comes down, or if we get a snap here, we're almost certainly leaving, if I'm being honest with you. I think we go Warpath middle, and then maybe like Professor X. If a Shuri comes down, we're probably toast, though. Shuri's so hard to beat, man. You guarantee Hydron does not use Google? Nah, Hydron, it's just a series of inputs. Shuri's level only doubles play power, but how come you can, how come when you play down a Mysterio, it doubles the power? Is it because it's always 4 power, but it's just like sneaky? You think? All right, definitely think we Professor X middle. And then we can just slam down a Destroyer for a W. We're in a little bit of trouble because they do have a Red Skull. If they play Red Skull middle, we're actually totally fine, which is awesome. Because they might just slam this Red Skull middle. If they do, we actually beat them. It'd be huge if they played it middle. Okay, they played it left, which means we're playing Destroyer right. Unfortunately, what we're kind of doing is saying that they're not going to have... How much do they need? 3? Need 9 power. No, we're going to be at 17. So we're going to be plus 12. Yeah, they need 9. They need 9 power. So a Chavez would lose us the game if they run Chavez in this deck. But it's a 0 deck. I can't imagine they run Chavez. They can't play Taskmaster right. Because if they Taskmaster right, then the Cosmo shuts it off. I think we have a really good shot here. I almost want to snap to scare him off, but really want to? We just lose to Chavez, and I don't really know what else we would lose to. What other... I'm trying to think of any other big thing. Destroyer, maybe? Yeah, they might have the Destroyer of their own. That's a good point. No, they can't Taskmaster right. GG's. It's never possible to win left with small stuff. You know, I didn't look into it, but the problem is, so I could go 4-1-4, 4-1-5. So 6, 9, 17. No, 6, 9, 16. Nah, I would be down by 2. No, wait, no, we don't even have the Red Skull buff. No, we weren't even close. Yeah, we weren't even close. Leader left. Yeah, leader left beats us. It's true. They're probably scared of Sean, though. I feel like everyone's just scared of Sean. Or maybe they just realized we were a Destroyer deck and they couldn't beat 15 power right. She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulk could have definitely been in the deck. It's a really good point. Mary would not have worked because Mary was only 7 power right. So if they Typhoid married right, they were actually losing that game. Typhoid Mary is really hard card to make work. I actually like Doc Ock. I have my own Shuri Darkhawk deck that I play in very occasionally. I play off stream. I've been playing a Shuri Darkhawk deck, and I use Doc Ock because you just Shuri Doc Ock, and then your 20 power just beats him. It's like playing Shuri on whatever you call it, Shuri's Lab, which I guess thematically makes perfect sense, right? Okay, so we probably want to set up our destroyer to land middle. So let's start setting up a strong left lane. If we get a good 5-drop, this could definitely be a game where we're playing out our Sandman. We're not gonna be able to Professor X this game. Colossus seems okay to play outright. We could also go kind of crazy and go here. Just fill this up, slam the Sandman next turn. No, I can't slam the Sandman next turn, huh? Because we have Hala. It's too scary. Or maybe we just play the Sandman middle and then murder him with Destroyer. That seems fine, right? Yeah, it's too much. Maybe we play here. Here. This seems better. We don't have Warpath in hand. I like this. And we can fill this left side with Sandman if we want. We're just playing the friggin' Destroyer, man. We just let this Destroyer friggin' rip, bro. We just say you're never beating us over here. And then we fight for one of these lanes. Easy. We can Warpath right. Maybe even Spectrum afterwards. There is a world where this is better. I'm scared of their own Sean. This is a big reason here. This also shuts off my Warpath for the rest of the game. So I'm losing 4 power here. Sean isn't real. Stop saying Sean isn't real. I think I play around Sean. No, well then if I Warpath right, I'm not playing around Sean either, right? Let's do this. Plus I get to see what we're doing next turn. Of all the cards, if you were to list out, every card in the whole game, the thing as far as the number in which I think that card would have gotten played there was, dude, it's gotta be in like past 50% of all the cards. Because you say all the 6-drops and literally all the 5-drops before the thing. Yeah, this might be a bot. Claw's so good here. Claw's middle is great too because it fights against their Sean. So they just play a Sean here. This goes to 8. They only have 6. That's actually so sick that this plays around them Seaning middle. So sick that that plays around Seaning middle. The Jubilee left. Interesting choice. So if they just Sean middle, we win. We go here. We can't get rid of this. Cannot win left, which is scary. Not being able to win left sucks. I guess we can go here. This gets us up by 10. It's pretty good. Here's another obviously really good play. Sure's up here, but it loses to Sean small thing middle. If they have Sean and a small thing, and they play that middle, if they have Sean and like a 2-power or 3-power card, we can lose. But I'm also pretty sure it's a bot, so I'm gonna snap and just like always win. That was very scary. I didn't think about how the lizard would work. Victory. Fantastic mid, lizard right. So that gives us +2 power. So then that plays around. So the Sean would be 6 to 8 after they completed the Sean. Be 6 to 8. We'd go to 10. So they need a 5-power card. So they need like lizard of their own. It's interesting. There's really not much check. What's really cool, there's very little you can do to upgrade this. You can get away from the Sandman idea and you could do things with like smaller cards. It's just a really cool shell, but I think this version of shell is one of the strongest. Colossus, I think, is the weakest link in the deck. Mojo is a great replacement. You can also do a Wong list. If you check out my exclamation point YouTube, I have like 3 versions of the Wong going list because I was actually the first person to call it Wong going, that deck. I was actually the first person to create the deck back in like June. And that's where the name Wong going came from, was my original video. But there's a really old one, and then there's like some newer versions, and then there's like a greedier version with Mystique, where you try and like Wong Mystique Spectrum, which is pretty crazy. There's lots of cool little ways that you can make this deck work. Now, am I interested in Cosmoing middle? Warpath seems pretty bad. But we can go like 3-4, 3-2 Destroyer. Atara snap boom. Blue, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. Welcome in. Let's get the Cosmo done. We're not gonna fight for the raft. We're just gonna play big things here. Yeah, this makes me think that the Sandman is a great play. And even though we don't love playing it, kind of dig it. We are gonna do the Destroyer play. It might be bad, but we're gonna do it. Okay, they got the Dracula down twice. They got their own Sandman. Look at that. They already played their Shaman. Interesting. I'm gonna guess that they're in the best position. Is what I would reckon. Dude, no, I mean, we're in such a bad spot. I really want a Professor X, but it's just not good. It's just really bad. Simply really bad. God, I can only play 1 card per turn. There's 2 Sandmans on the field. There's 4. Look at all this sand, dude. Yo, have y'all seen this much sand before? No, Professor X never works. They just Dracula. They just pass. Can we talk about this sand though? I've never seen this much sand in my whole life. Even look at like the top right. Destroyer and 50/50. How do I ever beat their Dracula? They have 2 cards in hand. Like they're stacked, dude. Look at how much sand there is, dude. I guess there's only 3 Sandmen. That's a good point. Someone called the rune? Yo. Should that just be the whole clip? It should just be just 3 Sandmen with that flying. All right, that'll go off on Reddit. I'm in. Like multiple Nozdormus. Dude, Sandman Zabu deck. I think the thing with Sandman Zabu is that's the only time it's like really good is when you're like pounding out cards like early like that. It's really interesting. Wow, J-Boy, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Let's plant the Ant-Man left. Is fine. Bast on 1, huh? Bast on 1 is pretty good. Thank you, Javier. That's a very nice thing for you to say. Let's go armor. Well, armor up the middle. We might be trying to Professor X here on 5. Seems something that it's gonna be hard to beat. But we'll armor middle. If we can get a good 4-drop, we can go like 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can power out this left side. We need a good 4-drop though. Like Sandman works pretty well, especially if this is a negative deck. Like if negative comes down here pretty soon. Yeah, there's definitely a negative deck. So any 4-drop off the rip, I'm snapping. Honestly, Lizard's not too bad. Lizard's not too bad. Straight up just go Lizard, Professor X. You could just slam a Destroyer middle. I guess they're gonna have Iron Man stuff, right? So the big problem with Iron Man stuff is that it's gonna multiply everything. So I don't think we snap, but I definitely think we go through with this plan. Cerebro 8 Nidvalier deck, so true. What is she gonna take? Man, it would have been really nice if you took the lizard. I think this works so often. Does Sauron remove the lectures on reveal? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it says remove the ongoing effects, but it might be silence it. Might be silencing it. Yeah, I think that this deck works better if you just go all in on the ongoing stuff. Because if you don't go all in on the ongoing stuff, TBH, it makes it pretty tough. I think we snap here. I think we can win. I think we can win right. I think we like claw destroyer, right? Claw mid destroyer, right? That just feels correct. Destroyer getting getting rid of this is also very nice. They have some work to do still middle, right? Like it's not like a foregone conclusion they can just win this.
I am Iron
Man. They have to put either their other doubler. So they either have to put their other doubler left or middle. And then they could win. They could win middle easily with their other doubler. Or they have to invest 7 power. They either have to get 7 power or their other doubler left. And if they put their other doubler middle, I don't think they can beat me, right? I don't think so at all. Yeah, Mystique mid. That's what I mean. The other doubler. That's what I mean by Iron Man. Sorry. Mystiquing their Iron Man. They could go middle. But then if they do that, how are they going to add... This is going to be 21. They have to add 6 power, right? Pretty strong. Mystique and Wolfsbane? Mystique and Wolfsbane does it. They have to account for Spectrum too, though, is the biggest thing. Because they know I can just Spectrum, right? I guess Spectrum, they're gonna lose 3 here. Dude, if the Rogue had gotten this Lizard, we were actually in an even better spot. Mystique Maximus? Maximus, that was a Mr. Negative deck. I don't think you can run Mr. Negative in it might have had Surfer. They could have had Surfer. They didn't have anything flipped, right? I think that was just tough. It was really hard for them to play around both Spectrum and Destroyer there, which is the cool part of the deck, is that they're forced to play against both a lot of the time, you know. Do I have any more mystery variants? We do have one more at 47. Oh, no credits though. I would have been 23. Yeah, 23. You're right. So 6 plus 2 plus 10. So they needed exactly 6. So Wolfsbane Mystique is the only combo of cards I can really think of that would most likely be in there. You like Claw? Dude, I like Claw, man. Claw's a cool card. Claw's a really cool card. Claw's underplayed for certain. Being able to attack 2 lanes like that is pretty mean. Is Dino Bundle worth? You're not getting saving any money on credits. The amount of gold that you spend for the credits that you get are exactly even to buying them in the shop. So if you think that the dinosaur bundles, the title, and the variant are worth it, then yeah. But if not, it's just the exact same value as buying gold out of the shop. Post your BlueStacks things? Yeah, anytime you want it, use exclamation point BlueStacks. Thank you. Yeah, I play this game on BlueStacks. I don't play this game on Steam client. I like it better on BlueStacks personally. And they reached out to me and wanted to sponsor me. So there's a affiliate link in the chat if you're interested in using BlueStacks. It's completely free, and it's an Android emulator for your computer. I've been using it since May, almost every single day. Works perfectly for me. Okay, how are we gonna set up to win the Nexus here? Opponent's hard running Quake. That's a badass Quake variant too. Look at this Quake variant, dude. Fuego. BlueStacks is an Android emulator. So essentially, instead of installing the Steam version on your PC, you can install an app called BlueStacks, and it emulates an Android phone. You can sign into it just like a normal thing. On behalf of my client, oh dude, I gotta figure this stuff. I gotta figure out how to see these. Opponent just snapped on us. We're gonna Cosmo, I suppose. I gotta figure out how to have these Steam messages show up somewhere else. I played Electro. Now we don't need a Sandman, which is nice. It's always good to not have the Sandman. It's Fantastic Middle seems like a low tempo play. Doesn't matter where the Mr. Fantastic is, we're probably not going to Spectrum. This Destroyer is just more power. Oh, righty then. That could have been worse. I'm only able to play one card per turn anyway. That could have been worse, chat. What the fuck? They run Quake and their Galactus deck? Psychopaths. Almost peak order? Yeah, it could have been really cool if Destroyer went down first. I'm here on behalf of my client Samuel Stearns, more commonly known as Leader in the case of Kunji the antagonist, the people versus Leader. Mr. Binksy with named as a prime witness in the case. I'm here. What are you it's not the last turn, huh? Roll the dice here? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Roll the dice here. What? You think by 3, what do you think they're gonna play Hobgoblin? Roll the dice here. A lot of those decks run Chavez, so I just think if I can't beat Chavez, I just retreat every time. Yo, Professor X, what's the worst that could happen? I could lose. Almost 100% of the time I lose. That's the worst thing. It's not like that bad, but I'd rather not just give twice as much. Let's go Colossus and Cloning Vats, because having another 2-drop to fit in a later turn is nice. If they don't go more than, like, if they only go like 1 card here, or if they go no cards especially, I'm absolutely slamming the Sandman. If they go 2 cards, we might hold up. They were gonna Hobgoblin, get out of here. You miss every shot you don't take. I feel like I get too invested in the content plays. Dude, it's this never-ending back and forth between wanting to go for content plays and wanting to still get wins. And it's like whenever I do like cool content stuff, then I stop winning, then people get mad. It's never ending, man. Okay, well, we're just never beating this, I don't think. Because if they have Surfer, each of these broods is just 15 power that they're slamming down. And that's really hard for us to beat. Like here or something. I don't think I can Sandman here. If I Sandman and they just, yeah, I'm getting out of this game, dude. Silver Surfer deck with 2 broods? How do you beat that? Seems impossible. I guess I have Cosmo in the deck. I have Cosmo in the deck so I could get to it. Yeah, Sandman, okay. So I play Sandman and then they just play another brood and then they play Silver Surfer. How do I beat that? Professor X next turn? I can only Professor X 1 lane though. Then top deck this, then do this, then top deck this, then do this. So true. So true. So true. Alright. Tillian, but we have a 1-2-3 draw. I'm almost considering snapping here. Get a bunch of garbage shuffled into our deck. That's not that big of a deal, in all honesty. I can snap like we got something sick. We do have leech, so we can toxically leech them. Pixel lizard, yeah, it's one of the few pixels I kind of dig. Kind of dig him. Gotta believe in the heart of the cards, dude. I always believe in the heart of the cards. Hundo P, bro. We never Electro, right? We're only drawing 3 cards. Okay. We're gonna have a 13 card deck. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3 5 drops. So we're gonna have 4 cards and a 13 card deck to draw a 5 drop. And then we have a bunch of 6 drop. What the hell is not that good? Oh, wanna Electro? The only real reason I want Electro is means I can leech on 4 if I want to. The leech isn't even going to be that good because they're going to flip their cards. Just go Cosmo. Ooh, they missed on turn 3. That's great for us. They're going to have very limited cards. Yes. I want a Sandman. I wish I could snap it again. Let's play around leader here. I mean, they just ripped a Hell Cow, though. I'm very confused. This is a fake one? So all they've played is a Hell Cow and discarded a Magento. Something else. Play 1 card. They literally have, like, 2 cards that they're going to have access to. I'm just scared that they're going to, they're gonna be able to leader middle. I think there's no way they run leader if they're discarding cards like that, right? Yo, Brave Edits with the fatty raid. What is up? Welcome in, welcome in. That's +8 middle. They run Shavas in the deck, bro. 2 cards in hand, so they know exact. No, there's no way. Okay, I refuse to believe that they have a big drop and they have like an infinite. I straight up refuse to believe that, dude. Claw would be such a good play here. Claw middle would be so good. Hollow middle is like my only play, it feels. And we have to praise that this goes under, but I feel like since they snapped, they got something up their sleeve. What if they just have a Triskelion leader? How annoying would that shit be? They're just thumbs upping me. They're taunting me. I think we leave. Only being ahead on 1 lane is tough. If we had claw, we go for that all day. But with no claw, we're in trouble. He's bluffing? Think so? I let them pray they all land right. All of the cards that I discarded this game. I just slammed down all the the Hella cards and just slammed them all right. I didn't lose cubes. No, I didn't. I did for sure. There's no. It was impossible for me to not lose cubes. First snap and retreat so bad. What do you mean? Definitely a bluff. I don't chat. How do I win there? How do I beat leader? And what do I do if they just like if they just have like a big card in their hand? They're a big card deck. You saw it was me and Hop on stream. Was that you who I just played? You only had Giganto and Infinite. Yeah, dude. Yeah, fuck off, chat. I was right. By the way, Bald Eagle, don't taunt emotes like that. No thumbs up if you're winning. You can hit it with a single snap. Alright, it's just a little BM. You made me to bluff? That's fair. But what do you mean you emoted me to bluff? Don't you just win? You can just pass and win. Were you bluffing a bluff? Was that a bluff? No, he couldn't retreat later. He snapped on the last turn. I thought you... Wait, didn't you just say you have Giganto and Infinite in your hand? If you just passed, you just win. I had no way to beat that. Professor X bar? We'll see. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, you would have won left by 1,000,000 points. And I couldn't win right and middle. The Hell Cow being able to put you up by 1 point was really clutch. I was hoping that I had Claw. If I had Claw, I would have stayed in. I mean, we exchange like 2 power here for them only being able to play 1 card a turn. This could be Zabu. It's White Queen. Oh, we Cosmoed them. Poggy. This is also really good with Miniaturized Lab because now they have to really monitor what they use. Do we go for Professor X bar? This seems okay. Oh no, we don't have initiative. We can't do that without initiative. That was very poorly played. With the initiative, we would have tied, but without initiative, I just lose. Most toxic is spamming one of the thumbs up? Yeah. Broke my game. It's too much web. So I gotta remember, chat. I can only Professor X bar Sinister with initiative. Only. Yeah, what up, Brave? Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome. Sorry, I was in full concentration mode. It's a rarity, but it works. And usually when I do it, I lose. So, man, need to stop. Try to get content Cerebro deck. Fail compilation going through. What number Cerebro did you do? Did you do 3? 3 is usually the easiest. 3 is kind of the straightforward one. Are people saying too much what? What did I say? Good night, Alex. We can armor Danger Room. Skillion's a little annoying. It lost us 2 draws, I think. Professor X and Bar Sinister always broke the game. Oh, really? I actually didn't know that. Using 5 and 2, using Yellow Jacket to knock 3 powers into C2 buff was my angle. Weird. So you throw a couple of 3s in there to try and Yellow Jacket them. Yeah, that is tough to make work, my dude. Most certainly. I can do some Electro Cheese. Do some Electro Cheese, but when it does, so true. Should have clawed bar sinister so I can get 24 power on the location that doesn't exist to the right of the board. 6% of the time works every time. So true. So true. Thor, huh? So if we Professor X and then Spectrum this, we will go up by just enough to beat a single Thor. It won't beat Surfer if there's Surfer deck, but we just gotta hope they don't play middle here. Love to see it. And we slam the Destroyer right. Ooh, maybe we slam the Destroyer left. So I'm a bit scared that this deck would run Sean. This seems like a good cards deck. Good cards deck often have a little Sean action in their deck. So if we go Destroyer, we're kind of fighting here, and then we can try and Spectrum over here and win. But if we Destroyer here and then they Sean us, then we're just kind of screwed. Sunspot can also just beat out this Destroyer, which is a little scary. Try right. Try right. Leech, huh? Pretty devastating card there. Claw off the top. Okay. Well, they can't win middle without playing Mjolnir. Yeah, they can't play middle without playing Mjolnir. So if I can call where this Mjolnir lands, that's what we call it in the industry of 50-50. It could also still have Sean. Could still have Sean, which just beats us. Unless they play Sean and Mjolnir on the same location. Unless they play Sean and Mjolnir on the same location. We're gonna go here. We'd have to do both. Oh yeah, we have Electro. Think they'll play it in the Leech lane? Ooh. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I think that's best, yeah. Because, like, if you go left, you're just missing out on the potential of stopping Sean as well. Just seemed right. Clutch. USA, baby. GG's. Daily Bugle.
This just
Angela in 2023. What a world. Daily Bulge, yeah. Okay. Where do I want to get situated there? My thought process. Okay, so we got 3, 4. We can 5. The Captain Marvel is pretty solid, dude. I'm thinking we Cosmo left. Fantastic middle or Warpath. I don't know. I think we Cosmo left to start though. Because this could also give us some benefit if they try and play on reveals on their Angela. So it gives us like secondary benefits. It's a good deck with Doc Ock. This morning? Yesterday? When did I post the Heimdall ramp deck? It was yesterday, right? Yesterday I posted a Heimdall ramp deck that has Doc Ock. That's cracked. Certified cracked. Now it could stop them in their tracks. I'm playing Psylocke in their deck, which usually means they're some kind of combo deck. They could also just be leeching here. Could just be slamming a leech. Oh, Chad, I was using your Heimdall deck, dude. It's so good, man. That deck is so much fun. I'm kind of interested here. I'm gonna go here. Here, like here. So I have to destroy here. Please be negative. Negative would be so good. Magic? Okay. This could be good. This could be really good. Be very good for us. I love this. And I love Destroyer left. I'm fighting for both these lanes. I could just slam Warpath middle if I want. I love this. I'm snapping. Maybe we should snap before the same man, but I have no idea what they're trying to do. The fact that they're so spread means they're not doing Arnim Zola stuff, so I'm not that scared. If they had a lane open for like Wong stuff outside of my Cosmo lane, then I'm a little nervous, but I feel pretty good right now. Okay, I think this is just a straight up Mr. Negative deck. Ooh, I probably want a Professor X somewhere this turn, right? So where are they most likely to follow up with a Mystique? Realistically, anywhere they follow up with a Mystique, we just win. We could also, I mean, we could slam stats, obviously. Maybe we just go here. We get in trouble with Ironheart, but we're adding 5. We go to 10. They'd need 2 Ironheart hits. Unless we can just Spectrum them if we want. Yeah, I like it. The only thing that really irks us here is Ironheart.
I am Iron Man.
We do lose our Cosmo lane, which is a little scary. I mean, they can't attack multiple lanes, I'd imagine. You could also think about Ironheart never wins. They don't have anything flipped. I can't think of anything that I lose. Spectrum? Spectrum's pretty good, right? This adds, yeah, GG's. That's 9. Yeah, Spectrum's probably just their best play. Or Captain Marvel, right? Captain Marvel's a great play there. Captain Marvel just gives us options. GG's. Yeah, Sandman's cool, man. I feel like I don't use Spectrum very often, but I know it's very useful. I just don't think we've run into a line where Spectrum's the play. But it's really nice to have that option and to make our opponents know we have that option, you know? The really only thing that you can do to improve this deck, you can do a bunch with this shell. You can go in like a Wong direction where it's like a Wong Spectrum deck with a bunch of ongoing cards. You can go deeper in the Destroyer side and kind of cut some of the ongoing cards for things like Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, stuff like that. You can just add Mojo in for Colossus, makes the deck a decent bit better. Sometimes when I do like the Wong version, I add Quinjet in the deck just because it's another 1-drop that's ongoing. There's lots of stuff you can do. I kind of want to Cosmo middle and then not Cosmo on this Ant-Man lane, because if I'm playing Destroyer on the Cosmo, I kind of want the options. It's snapped. Do what they do. Full location disruption? I mean, I don't know. That doesn't seem fun, right? Like just playing Storm and Scarlet Witch and Cosmo. I personally wouldn't find that very fun. Let's see. Actually, I don't mind the Sandman. Sandman and a Professor X. Yo, alright, watch this. Watch this, watch this. Okay. They are going to play a big thing left so that it can't get sniped. But then they can't Taskmaster it because of the 2 Cosmos. So I'm going to Professor X and hold this off. There's no way they play this right. There's no way they play this right. And then they can't Taskmaster, they can't Arnim Zola it. And then we can win with then we just win with Destroy. Unless they have something that's over 12 power. But I think the Shuri is kind of their last thing. They can't Taskmaster. The biggest thing is knowing that they can't Taskmaster. So they probably had it in their head, oh, I just want to Taskmaster. But shutting down this non-Cosmo lane means that they can't follow this up. They can't Arnim it. They can't Taskmaster it. They're done. They're done, dude. Yo, this deck is working really well. This deck's working really, really well. No, they would never play into either of these because they wanted to Taskmaster here. So they can't play their initial big card here because they know they want to Taskmaster here. So shutting this lane down just stops everything they want to do. Hope no, yeah, Giganto's the only thing that beats us, but running Giganto in a Shuri deck is ridiculous. Just the absolutely most ridiculous thing you could do. Victory. Thanks, Brains in chat. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. I'm very proud of that. That was really good. That's that chess mindset, dude. Thinking a couple games ahead. Any tips on how to hit my dad don't like me more? I'm sorry if that was I'm sorry if that was I'm very sorry if that was a real thing, but that I apologize if your dad doesn't like you. But that's just that was a funny thing to read in chat. I'm not the guy to ask. Yeah, 4-cube retreats, man. They feel good. Regrets the ass snap there, yeah. That's domain. Okay. Skipping 1-2, we're usually looking to retreat this game. Very stay alive. What do you think? Easy Profx middle, right? Because we go second too, so it's not like they can accidentally play something into it again, like they did that time. Dude, why are they throwing these stupid bots at me? I'm fucking crushing right now, dude. I'm playing better than I've played in a long time. I hate all the sounds. Paid bot. All right, dude. All right, bro. All right, got me. All right, dude. nice Infinite. Hardly ever get bots. These for a few streamers I watch get a ton. Yeah, it's because my MMR. It's because my MMR is not that good. That's why I get a few more bots than the average fellow, I would say. But also, like at the start of season, if you stick around, if you stick close to where you start, you get more bots. So if you burst ahead like 20 levels, you pretty much don't run into bots. Your bots to bots, so rude. Trying your best. What? We do have a new brain emote that's gonna be coming soon, very soon. Better Twitch TV and on YouTube. I'm very excited. Sworn off Cerebra. Is Bink's brain? Did I make that in? I do that in No, you can't do it. I thought I made a better Twitch TV emote for it. Okay, what are we doing two here? We like never want to play this Colossus. It's kind of funny, dude. I love Big Head Colossus. He's so funny. The chibis make me want to do everything. He's over here. Thanks to Dominic, whoever he is, for giving me 4 cubes. Took me first infinite. Congrats. Getting pulled to infinite is cool. On a Cerebro deck that runs Miles Morales and Silver Surfer. We don't talk about him here, and nothing has made me not want to play something more than what you just said, by the way. How do you know what it's a bot's name? There's like certain tells. It's like the avatars kind of help. Oh, what the hell?
I am Iron Man.
Cheater. That was very rude, sir. Maybe by some miracle they... Oh, never mind. We're leaving. I was gonna say, maybe by some miracle they don't play left and we can sneak this Professor X off. Yeah, regular person name. You can look at the avatars, their play patterns. They won't emote you. There's a few different ways. Earthquaker, aka the boss. It's on like a... It's got like a whole name set up. It's got a whole thing going on. I thought Regis Kilvin was a bot. Yeah, dude, he has like the sneaky, whatever you call it. He has the like the agent one where it's like you don't even really know what it is. Very bot-like. Ocean Mud make Ocean Mud made a voice clip of me to use on the stream. It's that's a weird question you shouldn't ask in random free online. That's awesome, dude. I'll have to next time I see him stream, I'll go in and ask him to play it. I remember saying that too. I can't remember what someone asked me, but it was really funny. I'm from the US, Midwest, Chicago specifically. Okay, opponent's a negative surfer deck. That's pretty cool. They probably want their own cards though. They probably don't want my cards. Be my guess. Boom, 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 boom. Try to remember the basics of CQC. What is, I don't know. I have no idea what that means. Close quarters combat. Is that what you're saying? Card of gold foil split definitely bot. That's not necessarily true, but sometimes true. Chicago's beautiful city. Hell yeah, dude. Love many. Yo, thank you so much. You certainly can ask me a question. Yeah, no way to subscribe. Yeah, exclamation. Yeah, someone already posted it, but exclamation point to subscribe. I dual stream on YouTube, so there are 700 people watching on Twitch, but there's 1,000 people watching on YouTube as well. So it's 1,700 strong. It's also the reason why you get all the restream chat things that that show up. This feels a little too all in. I don't know what else to do. I kind of set myself up a little bit weird. I guess I can. I don't have anything on me, right? So I can do this. Pretty good. Oh, we're winning this. Okay, these both give 6. Let's give 6. Let's give 6. So since both of these give 6, I want the one with the most power, which is Spectrum. And they can't Cosmo me. So they have to play 3 cards here. They have to play 3 cards here and they can't play right. No, wait, that I think I always win then, right? Sometimes I lose. That was weird. I think they messed up with the warpath. Oh, no, no, no. They were going to get to 15, so they lost the warpath buff to get it to 15. Very nice. GG's. We're on a bit of a roll tonight, man. Watching YouTube, chat, and Twitch, it's pretty funny. YouTube has a little... Wait, YouTube has less delay? That's surprising. Usually YouTube has more delay. That's cool. It's cool to see. Follow left, destroyer mid. No, I think that lost to them just playing any power cards left, right? I didn't develop very much power left. I really liked my line. No, I think we always destroy our left there. I think we always destroy our left. Because they have to play something right. We're overtaking their +3 power. We get a lot of good things from playing that. Okay. I like the Ant-Man. Good left. It's fine. Play Mojo in the deck? No, no, no. This is the budget version. I think Mojo is better than Colossus, usually. I think Mojo is a bit better than Colossus. Colossus I never really used for his ability. It's just a 200 G3 power that has the ongoing ability. You know what I mean? Baku. And he's got 0 chest, Avatar. This is a cool dude. Cerebro 2. Yeah, we probably want to hold this Cosmo, because planting this Cosmo and when they're trying to Mystique can be really, really powerful. Like if they Cerebro this turn, we have a pretty good shot at trying to call it where they're gonna Mystique if that's their plan. We could have also thought about just slamming the Cosmo left for Brood, or slamming the Cosmo right for Brood. Okay. It's a tough turn. Going through my options. I think it makes sense to give right. I think we play the Cosmo left. Cosmo left forces them if they're gonna play Mystique to play here, and then we could fight for left and middle. I think we're giving right. I don't think we ever win this. It's fine. Losing a spot to Destroyer feels really bad. Losing a Destroyer spot does not feel great. We're probably retreating, if that's a possibility. We'll see what they develop here. Goose and a Cerebro. Basically losing to a... Okay, if they Blue Marvel, hypothetically, if their play is just Blue Marvel, this goes to 10. Spectrum wins left lane. Blue Marvel is at 3. No, Blue Marvel's at 5. They go to 15 here. This loses. Does it? Wait, 5? This ties. So close to winning it. You're getting 7 here. So if they just Blue Marvel, that's where we're at. That's not that good, man. If they have Mystique, we're in trouble. Blue Marvel, they lose the... No, that's not how that works. Blue Marvel stays at 3, it brings everything else up to 3, and then they all go up. Mystique Silver? No, this is Cerebro 2. It's not Surfer. This is so close to winning middle, but I think we have to retreat. A single Mystique and then another card also ties, and then we lose the tiebreaker. We gotta go, man. There's too many things that beats us. It's really close, though. It's really close. If we had played Cosmo middle there, we could have maybe figured out a way to win. They could have M'Baku too. No, they played M'Baku on turn 1. They played M'Baku in turn 1 and he jumped out to the right. Bit me in the butt too many times today. Yeah, it's tough, man. You have to play around C2 really. You have to really think about what their lines are and what cards they want to play if you want to try and beat them consistently. Because I do way too many bad miscalculations with that. Okay, we don't have Sean in the deck. I think we can armor middle. Maybe make that our Warpath lane as well. Then maybe we go to try and win right and middle here. Or just like a lot of locations. Let's go here. Pretty much giving up on Warpath, that's fine. Don't go middle, go left, go left, go left, go left. Nice, nice, nice. I like options. Big fan of options. Salmon off the rip would have been nice. It's because both these give us 10 total power. It's only this one lands middle though. Lands left. I think we're gonna probably try and just cheese out a Professor X. This might be a... Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Worst that could happen, chat. Could lock them out of playing any cards on the last turn. Okay. 4 cards in hand. I don't have Spectrum, which really sucks. Having Spectrum would have been incredibly clutch here. Basically at the mercy of this hitting under 10 power, because this is nice. This helps us beat Infinite and Giganto. So this one could be Infinite or Giganto. This one has to be like Chavez or whatever the 5th card. They probably have... This could be Magento too. It depends. They have 3 cards left in the deck. Wait, I need to make sure that this doesn't trigger. Oh shit, wait, this is gonna trigger if I claw. F, dude. Wait, that's so bad. I have to destroy them. Because they're gonna, chat, they're gonna pat, wait, no, they're gonna get 4 plus, they're gonna get 10? This will bring me to, we're into 26. This brings me to 18. Okay, I have to destroy her. Unfortunately, I have to destroy her. Because if I don't destroy her, then the Jessica Jones and this are gonna go up by 10 power total. And this is gonna go off and give 4 here, 4 here. So getting +6 here is not worth it, but destroying is worth it. But it's just the luck of the draw. We'll see what Josh does. Snap? I don't think I snap here. I don't think it's a snap. Chavez, that's so good. Hulk, that's so good. No, wait. Oh, yeah, we had to go both of them under 10 because we couldn't play Claw. Ugh. GG's. Man, that was so close. I forgot we couldn't play the Claw. Jeez. It meant that I had Cerebro out buffing my 2s and dropped Blue Marvel, and he took the buff because his base power is 3 and I was the strongest base card. That's not how it works though, Brave. That's not how it works. If you're doing Cerebro 2 and you play Blue Marvel, it works because it raises all the 2 powers up to 3 and then they all go up together. So it actually works. I don't know if you had something weird happen or like you played him in a location where he had extra power or something. That was close. It was a tight game. Have we done all our missions? Probably crack a cache, huh? Yeah, let's crack a cache. Maybe got scorped. Yeah, it could have been a scorp action. It could have been a scorp situation. Are there any cards in here I want to upgrade? We can give Chibi Colossus a little love. No, we can't. We don't have the boosters. Give Spectrum a little love. ADG, known in the Snap community. What's ADG? I don't know what that means.
Shiny logo.
Cash, 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 cash. Perfect. Love us some pixel variants. Anytime I get a pixel variant, I'm just like, oh yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Animated frame.
Yeah, that was not a good one for certain. Okay, so now we can just one small upgrade. We can get one more. Get the Spider Woman up, right? Do I use any of these? Probably use this Crossbones if I ever do a Crossbones deck.
3D.
Yeah, Zenitsu, it's not your stream, right? So just don't spam. It's not cool. I understand that you want attention and that you want me to see your question. I saw it, but I chose not to answer. You're spamming it. It's not the way to get my attention. 500 collector's tokens. Did we do it, chat? Alright, if Grant's here, we'll do it. Grant, show yourself if you're here. Reveal yourself. He's not here. We might have to unpin it. Might have to unpin it if Grant's not here. Orca's just 1.5 name words in a trench coat. That's a really good way of putting it. It's an incredibly good way of doing it, of saying that. All right, Graham. They better come back soon. The thing about getting Orca is that it does give me an excuse to make another ramp deck. And I love me a ramp deck. I think you guys know I love me a ramp deck. I actually wouldn't mind the rock here if they give me a rock. Probably gonna avoid this. I'm gonna wave? They might not have a 3-drop here. It's an Agatha deck? Yo, it's an Agatha deck! Yo, let's go, chat. We're so smart. They 100% are an Agatha deck. I have 6 cards in my deck. They have 5 cards in my deck. There's no other way that they would have drawn cards. Doesn't really matter what we do because they have no agency over what they're doing. They're an Agatha deck that discarded wave. Running Colleen Wing in an Agatha deck is psychotic, dude. That is pure psychopath behavior. People in the YouTube comments gonna get mad if you post an architect. Just post it in the Disky. I think I'm gonna do Orca Ramp though. Is gonna be the card that I play. Oh, it's Hat. Yo, it's Ridiculous Hat. That's really cool. I did a podcast with Pat and someone who someone who is no longer allowed to be talked about on the channel. Funnily enough. Okay. Okay, where am I gonna want to destroy her if I get him? Actually, let's stack this middle so I have a good spectrum lane on the right. No! He's runs Mr. Fantastic and his dang. He runs Mr. Fantastic and his freaking Thanos deck, dude. What a weirdo. He might reality stone this Mindscape. I'm kind of expecting him to reality stone this Mindscape. I think we'll claw into Destroyer. And we're just vibes, right? Wait, we can't destroy her. Wait, no, they're gonna Mindscape this. They always Mindscape this. They always reality stone this. Okay, they have Destroyer, Spectrum, Sandman. Destroyer, Spectrum, Sandman. It's Ty's Destroyer. They play Destroyer. It's 15 power. They get to 17 power. This gets us to 17 power. Then we double the claw and we win the tiebreaker, right? Is Thanos better? Thanos scares me for Spectrum reasons. No, he can't Spectrum. Their play must be Destroyer, right? No, they have Space Throne. Wait, they can move something. No, we want to Onslaught. This stops Destroyer and it gives us 6 extra power, right? This is the play. Yo, that's so smart. Wait, I didn't even think about that at all, that they would play it middle. Man, that was stupid. Thanos would have won. Damn it. GG's. Second guess myself. No, well, the thing is, right, they have perfect information outside of my top deck. They have perfect information, so, and Ridiculous Hat is very good at the game. They're super big into hearts. Exclamation point. Wait, he doesn't even like stream or anything. I don't even know what he does. He does like 7 podcasts. He's a really cool dude. Okay. What do I think the best Galactus deck is? I don't know. I haven't played Galactus since he's been like quote unquote figured out. So I'm not really the best person to ask. I haven't played him in a long time. I like him as a tech card in decks. I think he's a really fun card to run in like a ramp deck as a possible like second option. It's really fun. Another Mindscape game, huh? Lizard Middle. What are thoughts on Green Hob? I don't know. Mind Goblin isn't a card. Green Goblin and Hobgoblin are good though. Alright, please don't spam exclamation point Jeff. Just don't. There's no need to talk about him. I think we do the Sandman play. There's probably also a bot. I'm pretty sure it's a bot. When I say don't talk about something, it doesn't mean ask about the thing I'm telling you not to talk about. Please be respectful of one of the only rules I have in my entire chat. All I ask. That's okay. I'm telling you that you don't need to know. I understand that's what you're doing. I was very aware of that is why you're doing it. I'm just telling you that you cannot do it. It's very simple. Yeah, they have Destroyer Spectrum. They shouldn't have anywhere to play the Destroyer. Holy, this is a bad hand. That's really good though. It's unbelievably strong. One of the only ways that we beat Chavez. How to beat it with our own Heimdall? Yeah, it would have been nice. I don't know if we beat Heimdall though, because the Craven murders us. All right, well, he just didn't want to board. Cat, this Mr. Fantastic saved our life.
Victory.
Yeah, y'all are fine. Check Disky. Yeah, that would help. Thanks, Brave. Okay, Yandu got her armor. What else did Yano get? Sorry, I was switching things. Oh, my day was great today, actually. I just had like an incredible, very, very delicious, very late lunch. It was just some lightly scrambled eggs that I made a new way to get them really scrambled and fluffy, and they were super, super delicious. I'm so excited to make scrambled eggs like forever now. Because I always used to like be okay with making eggs, but they weren't that like Professor X. That's fine. Orca had the last game, so true. I love giving bots Destroyer. Why did he retreat? I don't know. He probably, I don't know. Probably didn't draw what he wanted. Okay. I don't know if whether armor or Cosmo. Thinking if this is a Sandman game, I think I want to armor and then Cosmo middle. We face a lot of brood decks, so being able to stop a brood play on Washington DC is incredibly good. These eggs look like wet yolk. Yeah, I mean your eggs should be very like, they should still be slightly wet. The eggs are so much better when they're slightly wet, because then you also get the butter and you kind of like mix all the butter that's in the pan into the eggs as they're cooking, and you kind of like only have it on heat. Ooh, sorry if that was loud. You kind of only have it on heat for a couple of minutes, like less than a minute usually. You get like the pan very hot, and then you throw the eggs in and you just kind of like whisk it, and then you kind of use a lot of the residual heat to cook it. It's so good. Also, when I make eggs and chorizo, dude, I make really, really good eggs and chorizo. Oh, they got priority. That really sucks. Still try it, but played armor left. Okay, well, they're setting up my destroyer really nicely for us. Another Washington DC. So I have two kind of play patterns I could do. I could do Mr. Fantastic into hopefully get another small drop. I have Lizard, Ant-Man, kind of the only two draws I could get, where I'd be able to play them with Colossus. Or I slam the Sandman down. I think we go Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic seems fine. What up, Elijah? Welcome in. Gotta get you an egg sponsorship? What does that even mean, dude? Eggs cost like $1 a dozen. You think there's any room in there for a commission? What's up, Punisher? Welcome in. Sub the butter for milk, though? No. Well, I actually think it's much better with butter than milk, personally. Much better. IMO. What are we thinking? Physics middle or physics right? I think they're gonna Sarah right. Is Sarah middle? We've got the Professor X, was really nice. Dino. I think 9. How easily do you think they can get 9? Don't really have any other plays. There's kind of nothing. This doesn't really get us anywhere that we need to go. This adds 6. So unless they play 3 cards, and if they play 3 cards, then they're playing middle anyway. As far as tiebreaker goes, they have a Chavez in the deck. We're in trouble. We lose to leader. I think we lose. There's too many things here, right? Leader's like the easiest one for them to get us with. They're going to play around leader? No, there's not. Probably leave here, huh? Or do we just let it rip for two points? I was expecting Sarah and the surfer stuff, personally. 6, huh? You psycho play it, man. Yeah, that's actually not a bad play. Whoa, wait, that's actually a decent play. Actually, a good play. It's probably a better play than going left. It at least beats Chavez left. But I'm pretty sure we're losing a leader. Playing middle is smart though. I like playing in middle. What's the non-budget versions? Pretty much just Mojo. It's just a budget deck in general. Like just Mojo for Colossus is really the only good thing. There's other shells and different things that you can do. My man is running Electra. Excuse me. There's different shells and different things that you can do with this deck that are more expensive. But honestly, like this version of the deck is just really good. Yeah, you can do like a Just Destroy version with like Hobgoblin, Green Goblin stuff. But the only change I would really make is Mojo for Colossus. And the more I'm playing, I don't even know if Mojo for Colossus is that good. Like, I feel like it's very rare that we're going four cards against 4 cards. We're gonna snap. We have a way to get to Luke's bar. I guess they could have Nightcrawler, but Nightcrawler we at least tie with a single Khazar, unless they have Khazar and Blue Marvel. We'll see if they move a turn 1. They're almost certainly a bot, right? They're running. They just have Claw to get there. They lost their Khazar, so that means that Professor X middle is going to be really strong. Pass to play around leader. Don't even $5. We talked about this. If we lose, if we pass to play around leader, stop. Stop. Cut that out, dude. Okay, we'll play a little left. We could just slam Destroyer eventually. So if we go like Mr. Fantastic into Claw, even if they Nightcrawler middle, we're vibing. And then we can just slam a Destroyer right. It's gonna be like 18 power and they can't Shawn it. Happy with my snap. People play their Kazoo like this are brave. So true. Dude, they're just a Ko-Yang their deck. One snapped? Is it because they're up? Yeah, it's definitely a bot then. How many times I've seen Electro between rank 70 and 80? Dude, it scares the shit out of me, dude. Oh god, I was so scared. Piece of shit. Dare you. Give me my 8 cubes. Ah!
Victory.
Is that not a bot? That was a weird... What? Is that not a bot? That was a weird retreat for a bot, right? That was so fast. Yeah, if they hadn't had Prio, it would have been insane, dude. It has to be a bot, right? That was very bot-like plays. Yeah, but they retreated so fast. Maybe it's because I just ended turn really fast, right? I don't know. Maybe I just don't know bot behavior as much as I thought I did. Yeah. Okay. Get our lizard action going. We can get lizard left, Mr. Fantastic middle, and they don't really... This goose is annoying, but we can just kind of ignore it. We get this middle and they don't go super far ahead. Brood. Yeah, Brood's so scary, dude. Can't believe they didn't Brood cloning Vats, man. Might be still our only way to win. Might still be our only way to win. If it's Cerebro too, the Sandman's actually really good.
Wind, aid my hand.
What? If it's Surfer, we can draw Cosmo next turn, right? Killmonger to Cerebro makes it C3. No. Killmonger would go to 4. Killmonger would ping the Nova and go to 4. I think they hate the Sandman. I think they're pissed. They did. Cosmo? It's just better than Surfer, right? What one card could they play to win? There's no one card they can play to win, right? No shot. Jeez.
Victory.
This is so confusing. Have you guys seen this? Nova Tech to beat other Surfer decks, but what do? You just throw Killmonger? So it's just a Surfer deck with Killmonger and Goose and Nova. That seems so hard. It seems so hard to fit those cards in that deck. Yeah, tempo is too high to lose. Dude, this deck is doing really good. For a deck with one pool 3 deck to be like one of the best decks I've played in a few days. Like, people forgot about this deck, I feel. I feel like this deck is still really strong. And the Sandman inclusion seems kind of nutty, right? I know people have been talking about Sandman ongoing, and people have been doing it, so I'm not like the person to invent it, right? I know that I've seen it before, but I feel like the Sandman inclusion is really cool. Yeah, I did win it. Yeah, they retreated. I think I had like a never lose situation in Baxter Building. They could only play one card. It ended up being a Surfer deck and not Cerebro 2, and we're so far ahead. Hate this. We're gonna try and destroy her in Dark Dimension at the end of the game. Maybe just stack everything right. Go Ant-Man, Warpath, Professor X, just slam everything right. And then they might start playing left because they're like, oh, we had the option to go right, but then we freaking slammed on a Professor X. Send in a freaking Professor X, chat. Well, now they know the Destroyer can be coming. So this is a little bit more. I have to be more nuanced here. But depending on how much power they develop, we could just win the tiebreaker, right? This is scary. This is scary. Scary. Okay, we're kind of in like a chicken sort of situation, right? Actually, wait, he can't just. If he destroys back, he just loses, right? If he leaders, he just loses? Yeah, fine. If he destroys back, he just kills everything. And then we win the tiebreaker. Easy. Easy peasy. I'm saying, dude. We're cruising. Lose the Sean there. Yeah, for sure. He'd have to call it out though. It's kind of a 50-50. I'm saying though, dude. Just hitting Galactus? Congrats. I already hit 80. Is 80 Galactic? Because I already hit that this season. I got up to 82, and then I went all the way down to like 71. It was really bad. Destroy Surfer Hybrid. Interesting. So like you're already running Deathlock and Killmonger in that deck, huh? So then you just run like Surfer Maximus Brood. That seems pretty cool. I'm kind of not playing many Surfer Azabu. I haven't played a Surfer Azabu deck in a hot minute. I do want to do one more thing. I do have a brand new sponsor, so I do want to shout them out one more time. I shouted out right at the beginning of the stream. But if you notice while I'm streaming, I wear sunglasses or I wear necklaces like every single day. I wear necklaces almost every single day, and pretty much all my favorite necklaces are from the same company. They're called Laser Trees. And I've been talking to them ever since like I got like anywhere somewhat big, because there's a company that I really wanted to work with because they make really amazing, beautiful pieces with like gemstones and just really, really good quality wood. And I've been a huge fan of theirs. I have some of their art in my other room. I have a bunch of their necklaces and stuff. But I wear these every single stream. If you're interested at all in purchasing or checking them out, I did finally get sponsored with them. I've been trying to push them down for a really, really long time. They're one of the few people. Oh wait, it's just a necklace, I believe. I've been trying to damn it. Sorry. I've been trying to like break them down for a while to sponsor me, because they're a really small company. They don't really, it's not really easy for them to just like sponsor someone. I think we have Warpath here. Yeah, we're missing armor and Professor X. It's kind of in a bad spot. We'll just do it. Sandman seems okay, but they can also just play really big cards. But I'll post this on YouTube as well. Definitely worth checking out. It helps to support the stream financially because I do have a partnership with them. I get a cut of anything that you buy from them. So if it's something that you're interested in, you're looking to get dripped out, wear some really cool, interesting, and unique necklaces, give them a check out. Okay. I'm happy that we didn't... Maybe we didn't play anything out here. I think I'm gonna go a little hard trying to push here. And then I kind of have a decision of where to spectrum left or right next turn. Maybe that's enough. It snapped, huh? I think we'll retreat. They probably have a Giganto, right? They have a Giganto, they're probably getting a Dracula down. We can leave. Leave for one cube. Thank you for I try not to do too much sponsorship stuff or talk anyone's ear off about it, but they're really special to me. I met them personally at a festival this year. They're really, really good people. I got to talk to a couple of people, and then I got a really good call with like a couple of people there, and I basically like sold them on sponsoring me because they've never sponsored anyone before, anyone in a really long time. But I really, really love what they do. I buy their stuff all the time. I buy them as gifts to all my friends. Bought my mom a necklace for her birthday this year. Maybe the play was Sandman. Yeah, maybe, but I mean, how does Sandman win me that game, right? If I Sandman, then they just do the same thing that they did. They only played one card a turn. They played Ghost Rider right. They played one card. We're in trouble either way. Cyflop, do you really know them? I talked to like 3 of them at Desert Hearts Fest this year, and then I've been talking to Sean, is the one I've been talking to. That's really cool, you know. They're really cool people, and their company's awesome. The walrus, yeah, the walrus is really good. The only thing that you can't do is the fine art. So there's like really nice wall art, and then there's LED stuff. They don't allow that for any. They wouldn't even give me a discount on it. So I was trying to give them I was trying to get one of their like really nice pieces of wall art right here, and I might do it eventually, but we'll see. What's our play here? I kind of like Warpath, 2-drop, 3-drop, maybe Destroyer. We're gonna do that. I go here. It's gonna be tough. So if we go Warpath, Armor Cosmo. I don't want to do the destroyer lane the same way I do this, which sucks. I don't know how to do it then. Let's go middle. This is tough. This is a really hard decision on where to go. This is probably gonna make it a bit easier. You make a deck with my least favorite card. I've thought about doing that before, but it just sounds like a fucking slog. Yeah, DH is. I didn't know you knew Desert Hearts. Yeah, I don't really talk about it too much, but in my spare time, I haven't gone as much the last few months because winter in Chicago, I kind of turned down from concerts and stuff. But I am very, very into the house music scene. I go to a lot of shows. I do a lot of things. Don't snaps, huh? I feel like we need to get this Cosmo down. We'll see. See if this can work. It's just wave right. Arrow right, huh? Man, that's really bad. GG's. Good snap to our opponent. Really good snap to our opponent. Maybe they just go left, not thinking that we'll any chance this works? They go first, so leader, yeah, no, leader actually still wins in the game, unfortunately. Because while they wouldn't get the 30 power destroyer, or do I just go for the destroyer tie? I don't think destroyer can ever win me the game, but destroyer can tie. Go here and they try and go left. It's pretty good, but I feel like they're gonna slap mid. There's no reason why they wouldn't fight to just win all 3 lanes, right? None of my cheeky Spectrum stuff can work. It is really cool. I actually didn't notice until this stream that they do this now. That's really, really cool. 0.1 chance, yeah. There's like a really small chance that maybe they're just like play something small right and small left to just shore up both those spots, and then they weren't expecting a destroyer. But if they have any kind of things, it's new since the patch. Yo, that's really good. It's a really nice visual effect. I love the quality of life ones. They're really cool. The Psy 82. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. I like armor left. I like having multiple armors. Give your BlueStack link on YouTube. Yeah, it's in the. Oh, I can send it on YouTube. I can start putting it in my streams. I just a bit ends with the sponsor, so we'll see. They're being a little weird. They're fine. Yeah, San Diego, baby. I used to my girlfriend. I moved her here from San Diego. I went to San Diego last year so many times. I think last year I went to San Diego. Last year I went to San Diego like 5 different times. Once for Desert Hearts, once for TwitchCon. This has to be a bot, right? Yeah, I used to visit my girlfriend there all the time. She lived in San Diego. I met her, and she just moved here in April. I love San Diego, dude. We might end up living in San Diego. It's really expensive. Chicago's already like kind of an expensive place, but San Diego's a big step up. Yeah, I went to Cross this year. Yeah, went to Cross that was in March, I think. I think it was March. I went to Cross in March. Yeah, it was really fun. I'm a little iffy on Crossed. I thought it was It's the scene that goes to Cross is a little bit kind of like I call like a lot of people go to like Chicago clubs. They're very chatty. Like there's a lot of like Chicago chads that go to clubs. Like not really like cool, like heady, like fun people. Like they're there too, but like you get a lot of like LA feeling people at Cross in San Diego. If you catch my drift. Why don't we just go here, right? Or 15 power there, and then just here on all the lanes. Why is it considered budget? There's only one pool 3 card in the whole deck. You can upgrade it slightly with like Mojo, but oh, they're juking me. In general, all like Destroyer builds, but it's very budget friendly. Like the only pool 3 card you need is Destroyer. Everything else is pool 2. Yeah, San Diego's very bro, but yeah, there's parts of San Diego that I went to and I really loved. All the people there were super nice. I really what the hell was it called? Hills fuck. Hillcrest. Hillcrest is right around where my girlfriend is. The LGBTQ kind of like community there. Everyone around there was really cool, but then there was definitely we usually wouldn't really go to like clubs and stuff when I was there though. We would kind of do our own thing. It was a lot of fun. Beaches and stuff really cool. Yeah, there's plenty of really laid back San Diego people as well. It's just in certain condensations you get very LA feeling people there, and LA people I don't think I could ever live in LA just because I don't know, man. It feels like in LA like everyone is just like crabs in a bucket trying to push everyone else around them down to like push themselves up. It's kind of like the feeling I've gotten around so many people in LA. Here come the bigots, dude. I think there's pretty much no bigots in my chat, or it's very rare. Even LA, it's terrible. We all hate it here. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing too, because I'm sure that there's some places in LA where there's a lot of really nice people, but it's just, dude, I went to the club there, man. We went to this really cool club, and we went to super cool secret set for my girlfriend's birthday one year. We all went down to LA. We went to Medieval Times in LA, which was so awesome. We got a limo. Me and all my friends, we got in a limo, and we took a limo. We surprised my girlfriend. We went to Medieval Times. Wait, actually. So bad I just broke a paper craft thing that I own. I got this sweet battle axe from Medieval Times in LA. But yeah, we got really drunk in the bar on the way there. We took a limo. It was a super fun time. It was super cool. And then one of the nights we did like this karaoke, like a private karaoke thing that was super awesome. Let's do the same game plan. It's better than passing, right? Maybe we can go claw. Feel pretty confident. Gets us ahead everywhere. Has to be the play. We lose to Doom. I think we have to take just losing to Doom and like nothing else though, right? GG's. Saw Budge and you came running? Yeah, dude. This is a really good destroyer list, man. Even just all tier 2. Is it Sandman important in the deck? I think Sandman's fantastic in the deck, yeah. There's so many Zabu and Surfer decks that try and puke out cards at the end of the game. If you can play it on a Sandman, you just ruin their game plan. I think in any Sandman version, you want this Claw, too. The Claw's a really good way to fight for multiple lanes. Medieval times in Orange County, like Disneyland, not LA. It was called like North Los Angeles or something. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it was a decent bid. Nah, I had to get my battle axe, dude. That was really fun. But then we went to this like club and it was supposed to be really cool. It was an artist that we like. His name is Justin J. I've been in love with Justin J for a really long time. And it was his like big party that he was doing with his label that he'd it's like this big surprise birthday party thing. And he had a secret guest there, and it was Claude Von Stroke, who's one of the biggest house artists in the US. It's crazy. It was super awesome. But the people there sucked, and like everyone was like pushing, and everyone was trying to like just get up and like film themselves like being near the people, because it was like a really cool like homie kind of show. And it was like there was a lot of people there who were like there for the right reasons and like really cool. And then there was just a lot of people there who was just like, oh my god. We're gonna snap. We're gonna snap on the Sandman. You want to leave Chicago? I love Chicago. The only thing I don't like is the weather. I really like Chicago though. But I've been very much a homebody ever since I started streaming so often. It's just that like streaming like socially just takes so much out of me. Oh, it's gotta be GG's, right? Oh wait, we can't claw. Ooh, not being able to claw sucks, but I feel like if we Mr. Fantastic, we're still gonna be a really good spot. Because they're gonna need to add a lot of power left to actually beat that. And we can even potentially like claw middle here. You love it in LA? Yeah, it just depends on what you want to do, right? Like the music scene, which is what I'm most interested in for LA, is dog shit. And I just like straight up don't want to be there, you know? Okay. I've run into a bit of a problem. Never mind. Changed my mind. We're totally fine. I think we could just claw middle. Probably get a dub. It'd be close though. Ramp tech is busted with Captain Marvel. Which ramp tech? The Heimdall one? I don't think so. I think it's much better without Captain Marvel. But I don't know. I guess if it's working for you with Captain Marvel, it's fine. I think you just want big stats, man. Why couldn't you claw before it got Iceman? It was 6 power. The only real upgrade if you want to play a deck very similar to this would be maybe somehow slotting in a Doctor Doom. I don't even know if that's that good. Or like a Mojo for a Colossus, but I kind of like what's going on here. I kind of like, I don't even know if I would change the Mojo for the Colossus. I've been keeping track of the games, and there's almost been no times where the Mojo is more power than the Colossus. And the Colossus is pretty good with the Destroyer. So I don't even know if there is like a good upgrade for this. I think it's just really good. I think it's just like a really good competitive deck already. Are people fighting? Why are people fighting? Aren't you wasting a turn by playing Sandman? Sometimes. But as you can see in that game, it also completely shut down their game plan. We skip a turn, then we play like Claw Destroyer. That's usually gonna like crush what they're trying to do. A lot of decks nowadays shut down. What's going on here? A lot of decks nowadays, they try and puke out cards at the very end of the game, right? Dude, the Warpath on the Onslaught Citadel is gonna go buck wild. Let's see, unless we get murdered by this, we're gonna snap. Which is really good for them. Moon Knight, I've got discounted, so we're fine. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to Sandman here. There's not many card spaces left. I think that getting the Warpath out is too good. I'm a little scared of Sean, and I use both my Cosmo and my Armor middle. But we can just... I don't know. We can figure it out. Let's claw the play. Well, it's got to be the play, right? Oh, it's got to be the play. Then maybe next turn we even like draw like a 2 or a 3 drop and we play like Ant-Man Colossus something. All right. It's tough though. It's tough though. We might even be trying to. We could have also saved the spot for Mr. Fantastic, huh? The spot for Mr. Fantastic getting something in Sanctum would be really nice. You just Sean right. Error right. Okay, that's not that bad. In all honesty. Spectrum. 5 cards in hand. If they can't get left, it's all going to be total power. So just slamming 15 extra power. So their biggest thing that they can do is they can make a huge swing with Sean, right? If they do a huge swing with Sean, they're going to get a plus 16 power swing. I don't know if we ever can beat that. We're up 3-1. They have to Sean and do some, maybe play 2 cards. How much is my Spectrum? My Spectrum is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13 power. The biggest thing that I think they beat me with is Sean, though. And Spectrum gives us less power against Sean. What do you guys think? Leader? Leader's good. I don't think Leader beats us, though. No, Leader doesn't beat us. Maybe just destroy. If they just Sean, we win. Yeah, we're just going for total power there. All about the total power, chat. It's very close, but if they can only Sean there, we win. If they had any 2-drop, anything. Any 2-drop that was like a 2-3 beats us. No, a 2-3 ties. I think we just need a total power. I'm also really happy we didn't do the Spectrum play, because Spectrum play loses there. Just gotta read them like a book, chat. Just gotta open up the pages. M'Baku wins, so true. Should throw him in the deck. Okay, we're probably gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more YouTube. Dude, we've been climbing like crazy, man. We started at what, 72 today? All the pros are very. There's no pro Marvel Snap players. I do like that idea though. Could replace him for Destroyer. You really can't. You'd have to lean more into just the ongoing stuff. But Destroyer is a very important card of the deck. If you have Wong, you can make a deck called Wong Going, which is really similar. And essentially you just swap Destroyer and Wong. And you can even slot Mystique in if you want to be super greedy. But I cannot recommend this deck really without Destroyer in its current state. Is Grant here yet? Only got 3 hours. Chad, I don't get it. There's not a real deck that runs Mr. Sinister and Electro, right? I don't believe that this is a real deck that my opponent's playing. Galactus runs Mr. Sinister? Why? Doesn't make any sense to me. You cannot swap Destroyer with Giganto. Or Giganto, however the hell you say it. Could be Galactus though. We get kind of dumpstered by Galactus if they play it left. I don't understand what they're doing, but we just accept that. What is the Sandman for? Sandman's really good at shutting down our opponents. There's a lot of Zabu and Shuri decks that try and burst out a bunch of cards at the end of the game. Sandman completely locks that down. Plus he's a target for a Spectrum. Lots of really good things. He goes really, really well, especially in this meta. Galactus left. Shuri left. What the fuck? Yeah, destroys Ceradex. Sandman left, so true. Quadruples for sure he's lab, but it's fine. We'll just win left and right. They can win middle all they want if they want to. I think they're going to play Giant Thing right, though. And maybe if they have more power, they can go left.
Victory.
It's absolutely not like a better Sandman. I do know the Electro Viper combo, but it's definitely not a better Sandman. That is a 2-card combo. The biggest problem with 2-card combos is even on turn 6, on the last turn of the game, the odds of having exactly 2 of the cards that are in your deck are 50%. So if you say I need Viper and Electro on turn 6, it's already only 50%. To have Electro on 3 into Viper on 4, that becomes like only happening like 29% of games or something like that, I believe, if I look into it. So the fact that Viper Electro is very powerful, and if you pull that off, it's really great. It's really, really hard, and it's not consistent at all to be something to base your deck around. Does that make sense? It's really hard to replace Destroyer. If you have something like Wong, you can change it to like a Wong going deck. But if you don't have Destroyer, then you just go more towards like a full just Spectrum ongoing deck. It's a pretty essential card in this build though, like with like Professor X, Warpath, Cosmo, Armor, all these things are meant to play around Destroyer. So you can't really just replace like a linchpin card in the deck. But if you have Wong, like I said, Wong going is really cool. You're intrigued by the latest opponent's deck? Yeah, I was very confused. They must be just like trying to... I think the Mr. Sinister was there for tempo or to win Adam Warlock lanes, which is kind of psycho, in my opinion. Kind of psycho in many ways. We can just fight for one location really, really hard and slam a Destroyer in Space Throne. It's usually a pretty good way. I'm farming cubes with this deck. That is, you're not wrong. I'm doing this, going very, very well. Oh, opponent pre-armored left for me too. It's really nice. I was gonna say I need to get an armor or a Professor X, but no, I don't. I think we just keep pounding biggest cards possible left. As long as we can eventually win this, then we're gonna be totally fine. Huge, definitely snapping. Green Goblin totally fine actually. I think the Warpath is just big enough; it doesn't matter. Now the problem is gonna lie if they have a Destroyer of their own. The problem also lies that I kind of have to play something to break Warpath here, but this is worth it. But I can't play it. Is pass just correct? I think they're a Destroyer deck too, right? I think they're a Destroyer deck as well. So we have to boost something where we can fight against this Warpath. And they can't just play like just the Destroyer and win. So we have to fight this Warpath. Yeah, they're definitely Destroyer. We're in Deathlock though. It's very weird. Who's winning total power wise? We're winning total power wise. It's a great position to be in. There's a couple ways that we can go about this. My personal favorite is Spectrum Right. I love Spectrum Right here. Spectrum Right maintains our Warpath. We're going to get +6 left to get up to 22. That means that Nini plays 7 power left. This adds 9 right, bringing us up to whatever. And if they play middle, then they're going to have a really hard time winning left. I think that Spectrum's always the winning play here. We can destroy... No, Destroyer middle doesn't get rid of the Warpath buff. I think it's always Spectrum Right. And they don't have anything to stop it. Keeping the Warpath healthy is really nice for us. Love it. See if I can beat it. Only way is if they... No, leader left doesn't even work because of Cosmo. Destroyer? GG's. This explains why you've come across this deck 3 times in the last 20 minutes. Dude, we're scorching with this deck, dude. We're beating the shit out of everyone. I feel bad that I need to go watch The Last of Us with my girlfriend in a little bit, but I feel bad because we're murdering people with this deck. I mean, we were just playing someone who was playing the same deck. I haven't watched it yet. No, my girlfriend worked yesterday, so we didn't have time to watch it. And we were gonna put it on when she got back from work at like 7 in the morning, because I'm a psycho and you know I was awake then. But we looked at it and it was the whole length of a movie. It's an hour and a half long premiere. I was like, oh, that's really long. Okay. Interesting. Kind of wish I had my Professor X, but it's gonna be a weird game. It's gonna be a very weird game. Is opponent running all common? They doing all foil common? Okay. This is really hard. I guess we just go Colossus. I kind of want a Spectrum Camertage. I can also Spectrum Burst Sinister. But what I really want, chat, the most important thing that I could get would be a Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic would be really, really good for us. Iceman Hitcher 5-drop. Yeah, we just have a lot of 5-drops in the deck. It's kind of fine. I guess we only have 2, but... Yo, I forgot that Colossus fights off the buff. Come on. Come on. Daddy needs a Mr. Fantastic off the rip. Claw would be good too. Claw, Mr. Fantastic. Warpath. I'll take a Warpath. Warpath would be fine. It's on HBO Max, yeah. I'll take a Warpath if you're feeling cheeky. Okay. We lose to Sean here, but just take it. You just take the loss to Sean. Why say in the deck? It's really great. It fights against Zabu and Silver Surfer decks, which are very powerful and very common right now. Completely stops your opponent from what they're doing. Want to play early cards, get them out. Play down Sandman on 4, and then we have really good tools, so we can cheese out a lane with Professor X. We can use Claw to fight for multiple lanes, Destroyers, just like a way to just shoe in, just murder a single lane. Oh, dude, we're getting Sean 100% of the time, huh? Thanks, Mr. Fantastic. Really, really came at the right time. Okay. Okay. If they're smart, they would play a big 4-drop and then Sean and then one other thing. I mean, this is good. Let's see, mental fortitude check. I mean, I just get murdered by Sean, right? I guess I can maybe win. This is 5, 6, 12, 16. This is like a 21 power play that I'm playing. But his Shang-Chi is going to remove like a ridiculous amount of power. And we lose the lizard. We'll go for it. If they Shaun us, they Shaun us. But they have to do some creative work to actually still win while Shawning us. If they just Shaun left, I don't think they're going to have enough. I do not think they're going to have enough if they just Shaun left. I think they needed to get 2 cards going left. Because we have a lot of power rights though, right? And they're only going to develop 11. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, we had to remember that even if they Shaun us there, they need to do some creative work. So if they had like Darkhawk Shaun, then we're in some trouble because then they're getting 2 7 power guys. But just know, I mean, like, you always have to think about it when you're gonna get Shaun. Like, is Shaun enough? A lot of times it's not. Okay, I might play this game again in the future though, this deck again in the future though, because this is an amazing budget deck. Pretty much anyone can play this as long as they can get to Destroyer or they've saved Destroyer in their token shop. And this deck was feeding on everyone right now. I wish I kept stats on my decks because I don't even know what the hell just happened the last 2.5 hours, but I feel like we barely lost. I feel like every time we lost a 1-cube game. I'm pretty sure at the start of the stream we're at like 72. Pretty sure at the start of the stream we're at 72 and we're up to 77.7. So in 2.5 hours to get like 60 cubes. Let's go. That was really fun. Super short stream today, guys. Sorry it was a little bit shorter than normal, but I want to spend some time with my girlfriend tonight. So I'm gonna do that. But Gonna do a little self promo. My name's Binks. If you are watching right now and you don't follow me on Twitch, I really appreciate if you follow me. You exclamation point subscribe. It'll just kind of explain that I'm not partnered on Twitch. I'm not partnered. I'm not affiliated. I have no contract with Twitch. That's one of the main reasons why you never really see ads when you're here, and also why you don't have channel points, why you don't have a subscribe button, everything like that. It's so that I could dual stream on YouTube. So with Twitch, I really just want to get as big of a following as possible. So if you just click the follow button, you can uncheck the bell, because I know the bell can be really annoying with the push notifications and everything like that. But if you just hit the follow button and I hang out in your top left of your screen, when you're on Twitch, you're like, oh, hey, Binks is live. Maybe I want to go and check him out. That's what's most important to me, rather than you know, you getting push notifications and having more notifications go onto your social media, which I know can be really annoying. YouTube, if you have a Twitch account or anything at all, I really appreciate you just jumping over to Twitch really quickly and just following as well. The other place you can follow me is YouTube. So even though I'm streaming on both right now, right? I have 800 people watching me on Twitch, but there's also 900 people watching on YouTube. On YouTube, as well as watching me live stream, you can watch bespoke edited videos that I post every single day. They're like a condensed stream. They're like 30 minutes of all the highlights, all the coolest things that happened during the stream. So if you ever miss a stream, you can catch up really, really easily on YouTube. I also post really funny like highlights and stuff on YouTube Shorts. And then I'm just going to post the rest of my socials. So as far as other socials and other places that you can find me, I'm on TikTok. So if you are a TikToker, I'm not a TikToker. I literally only do it for business, but I post TikToks every single day if that's your jam. You can check me out over on Twitter. So I post deck lists like every single day. I'm one of the biggest Marvel Snap Twitter people, I think. Is what, at least it seems like it that in many ways. So I'm one of the biggest like Twitter Marvel Snap people. So if you want to check that out, join the Discord. I'm hanging on the Discord a lot when I'm not streaming. So if you ever want to shoot the shit with me, or you know, you want some extra attention or to chat or show off some cool stuff, definitely check out the Binks Clubhouse, Binks Fan Clubhouse Discord. And that's it. There's also a yeah, no Grant, dude. He's gonna be so sad. All right, maybe we'll come around. Maybe we'll come around in time. Who knows? But thank you all so much, man. This is a ton of fun. I really enjoyed this stream. That was one of the most Q positive streams I've had in a really long time. Hopefully, Andrew, I end so early. Why is Dara playing Teamfight Tactics? What the fuck?
Busted. Level 1 belt.
Why is it playing Teamfight Tactics? What a weirdo. Oh, Kawa's on! Let's go!
Oh, no, it's fine.
Pog, dude. I love raiding Kawa. I very rarely get to. Kawa is one of the hugest homies, dude. He did so much for the Marvel Snap community. He's incredibly awesome, dude. One of my very good friends. He's doing this big Marvel Snap tournament in New York. That's gonna be tons and tons of creators. He's an absolute legend. Super excited to get to raid him every time I get the chance to raid him. It's awesome. If you're on YouTube and you want to watch Kawa, I'm gonna post his Twitch link as well. Kawa's an absolutely amazing streamer. He's also on here. Look at this. I'll post his YouTube channel as well, in case anyone wants to follow him if you're just over on the YouTube side. So I'll post his YouTube as well. He makes awesome YouTube content. Super underrated YouTuber. But yeah, let's 520 of you. Have fun at Kawa's. Tell him I said what up. Now it's just you and me, YouTube. This game I'm gonna end, but please sub to Kawa. Go check out his Twitch stream if that's your jam. And if not, have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks so much for the short stream. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. Goodbye.